Hey guys, in my automated trading course, I've already given you enough information so that you can independently, using your own personal home computer, the MetaTrader 5 platform and trading bots, set up and start a stable process of making money completely on autopilot. And I assure you, anyone watching this video can do it. Anyone. Of course, that's if you're over 18 years old, as required by law in most jurisdictions. In this video, I want to show you just how incredibly simple and straightforward it is to set all of this up from scratch, to recap and summarize everything I've told you before in my comprehensive course, albeit briefly, and to take these very first important steps of setting up the entire process together with you, right on your own home computer. We'll begin by choosing a broker for trading. And I highly recommend that you aim straight for the very top and pick the right broker from the very start. IC Trading. Here it is. We're now on their official website. If you are literally in any country in the world, with just a few exceptions that I will mention later on, this broker will be absolutely perfect for you. Here, you'll get excellent trading conditions, zero spread, leverage up to 1 to 500, the ability to trade micro lots, a ton of trading instruments. Basically, everything you could possibly need is right here, all in one place, making it extremely convenient and efficient for you as a trader. Any deposit currency is accepted here. In short, this is a fantastic broker. It's a subsidiary of my absolute favorite company, IC Markets. Why? I don't recommend starting with IC Markets right away because IC Markets now has stricter regulations than before. If you're in Europe, you'll have to register on the IC Markets website for the European Union, which means you'll only get a leverage of 1 to 30. Overall, that's enough if you don't want to complicate things and want to significantly reduce your trading risks. You can choose this broker, but you'll also reduce the profitability of your trading. That's why, of course, it's better to choose IC Trading, where the leverage is good. The risks won't really increase, but the leverage will allow your trading bot to trade more flexibly and more efficiently. So go straight to the IC Trading website. Under this video, I'll leave you a link so you can go to the correct company's website for your convenience, or if a leverage of 1 to 30 is sufficient for your trading needs and preferences, then you can go with IC Markets. Guys, if you are located in Canada or the United States, you probably will not be able to register with IC Trading. Give it a try if you wish, but if it does not work out for you, then simply choose the broker Oanda. This broker will give you the valuable opportunity for you. It offers more or less good trading conditions, but the leverage will be a bit low. It will be 1 to 50, I believe. That will be enough to start trading, enough to earn on full autopilot, but you'll have a slightly limited, reduced efficiency, meaning your efficiency will be a bit lower because of the small leverage. Unfortunately for US citizens, I can't recommend this option, but your financial regulators have imposed these restrictions on you. But that certainly does not mean that you should simply give up or stop setting up your own automated trading process altogether. Just like everyone else who is participating in this space, you will still be able to earn income on full autopilot without having to constantly monitor the markets yourself. Next, as I mentioned to you earlier in one of my previous videos, it is important to remember that a trading account should have and must always maintain good trading conditions. And using the example of IC Trading, or, for instance, I'll introduce you to another broker, which is simply another company that also offers brokerage services. This will be a broker. Vantage. And here, I'll simply show you how to properly and carefully choose the right trading account. With each broker, I have a lot of trading accounts. Some are investment accounts, others are for aggressive trading, and I use all of them. When we move on to choosing in VPS and how to use VPS in general, it's amazing, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So the account we need is a raw account, or as you can see here, there is a note saying ECN. The deposit currency should be United States dollars, and the platform is MetaTrader 5. When we open a trading account here, we automatically get a leverage of 1 to 500 as well. By the way, you can also use this broker, but the trading conditions here are a bit worse than on the OC Trading Company website. That's why I say it's better for you to aim straight for the best. Choose the best trading conditions. But if you want to spread your money across different brokers, that's also a kind of financial diversification. In that case, go ahead and open an account with NTC. Just a reminder, it should be a raw spread account. See, I have the Ravakin note next to my trading account. Leverage is 1 to 500. The platform is MetaTrader 5. And this means I have excellent trading conditions. So, as I already mentioned about the trading platform, it absolutely has to be MetaTrader 5 because it's a next generation platform. If you see that a broker offers MT4, don't get confused. MT4 is not what you need because MT4 is yesterday's news. They still exist, but the execution speed on them is worse and trading bots are hardly being developed for them anymore. Everything that was created for them earlier is just junk, trash and clutter. And there are a lot of scam products. You definitely don't need to lose money. You'll have plenty of chances to do that through your own mistakes. So, I absolutely do not recommend using scam trading bots, no matter how nicely they are presented to you. You need to choose the MetaTrader 5 trading platform, where everything runs smoothly and works very well. I already showed you how to install the platform on a personal computer in my previous video lesson. I won't dwell on that right now. Let's talk about how to install an expert advisor on the platform. These are technical details, so I won't focus on them either. As for choosing where to trade on your home personal computer, or install the platform on a virtual private server. Of course, I recommend using a virtual private server. Look, there's remote desktop connection on the computer. I click on this client application and here I enter the IP address. There are also a few more fields for the login and password. I connect with you and from this moment on, I am here, present and engaged. 1 VPS, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 platforms running. This is one VPS. Why do I choose a VPS for trading? Because I use a personal computer. At the end of the workday, I turn it off. And it doesn't make any noise. No blinking lights. It doesn't light up the whole room at night with those LEDs. It doesn't use electricity at my home. Electricity is expensive in Europe. I think it's expensive now in any country in the world. And most importantly, my personal computer can sometimes restart because Windows updated or some program or some automatic processes are running. And from time to time it restarts and my whole process is interrupted. Also, I might lose my internet connection or someone could be doing renovations, turn off the power, or some technical work could be going on. And this happens all the time, constantly, at least once a week, my trading process gets disrupted. I decided for myself, why should I risk my trading results if I can set things up at home? I simply use my computer, or to be more precise, my personal computer, as a convenient gateway to access a personal server. This server is designed to run continuously, operating around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without any interruptions or downtime, ensuring that the platform functions smoothly and reliably. On this server, I have installed 4 different platforms. After logging out of those platforms, I am now back on my personal computer. This is essentially my remote desktop, so to speak, which is actually another computer that is physically located somewhere else, possibly in a different room, building, or even city. Now, let's focus on the most important aspect. Even if I were to say, for example, that I have an extremely powerful, high-performance computer at home, one that never restarts unexpectedly, and I have configured everything perfectly, possessing all the necessary knowledge to ensure that everything operates stably and efficiently, what should I do if, for instance, I have, let's say, 8 separate servers here, and each of those servers is running 4 different platforms on them? 8 times 4 is 32. That's 32 trading platforms on a single home computer. No matter how powerful it is, it can't handle that. Take my word for it. That's why, for me, the only choice is VPS. These are private servers on cloud storage, protected from hacker attacks and all sorts of other bad things. They work reliably. They almost never reboot, up to 99.9% uptime. That's stability. So I registered with a VPS provider. If you're curious about which VPS provider to use, you can simply type in the term forex VPS into your browser or search engine. And there you have it. Forex VPS is a service with the same name that gives you the opportunity to start from as low as $25 each month. You will receive your own VPS server, which is a virtual private server. Personally, I use the company Forex for my hosting needs. Forex VPS, take a look. No, that's not it. Thanks, that's not what I was looking for. Here. This is the Russian language section, and here's the English language part of the site. And here I have, we can go into my dashboard. Here are some of my servers, which are listed here for your reference. You see, they're all located in Germany, a country known for its reliable and high-quality data centers. Through this particular site, I personally manage about half of my servers. You can register with this company Forex or choose basically any other provider. It's entirely up to you. However, I do not recommend choosing the absolute cheapest service package, as it may not offer the best performance or support. In this training course of mine, on automated trading, you'll find a separate video dedicated to how to choose a VPS, how to set it up, what it is in more detail. In general, check everything out there to see how it works. Here, I'll just say choose, but not the weakest one. Pick something a bit better. For example, I have servers, let's say, and I pay about, well, probably around $27 a month for each one, but I can actually host, as I showed, 4 different platforms on one of them. This setup allows me to efficiently manage multiple platforms without needing extra servers. Here there are 4 of them hosted here. So they run a bit slowly, but in general 4 platforms are hosted here. And when you're just starting out, it's unlikely you'll have more than 4 trading bots. So renting a server will cost you between $25 and $30 a month. As for trading bots, in the previous video, I showed you what you need to do to choose the very best one, to put together your own portfolio. If you don't know or don't trust someone, trust me. I do my best to show you everything, all of my activities. There are system trading bots, and they have real monitoring. At least the ones I've made available for the products I sell, these are the monitorings. And from them, you can choose, these are my products. I'm constantly expanding their number. Overall, they have a good rating. You see, 5 stars. There are some products that aren't very good, and I simply don't offer those, let's put it that way. But I'm always working on improving my products. I always keep them in good technical condition, update them, and create new set files that match changes in the market. So if you want a reliable trading bot, don't look elsewhere, choose mine. I'm not forcing anyone, of course. You can look around and pick something else if you want, but I'm just giving you my advice. To start with, let me repeat. Trading bots should have monitoring like this, where you can see the trading statistics of the advisor. Here is its growth chart, and you can see how much it has earned here. For example, in just under 7 months, almost 80%. This way you can see that this is a working trading bot. And you're not buying a pig in a poke, you can see that this trading bot is making money. And you will be earning in exactly the same way. One month it's 16%, another month it's 24%. There are months with negative statistics. There are months when it's only 1.5%, then 6%, then 4%. When you add it all up, that's over 100% profit per year. That's exactly what you need. With low trading risks, you'll be able to double your capital every year or increase it by 1.5 times or even 2.5 times in total. Of course, I recommend that you get several trading bots. Even if you make this investment at the start, over the years it will bring you much more profit. With trading bots, you can earn steadily. And why do you need several? Because you need diversified results. Not only, for example, in this case, as you can see, the bot is multi-currency. It trades on 1, 2, 3, 4. But in total, there are about 17 different currency pairs. So first of all, that's diversification. Secondly, when you use 4 different trading bots, that's super diversification. Because each bot is on a different trading account, they should definitely be distributed. With this kind of diversification, you can guarantee that even if one expert advisor isn't performing particularly well and has a losing month, let's say, for example, right here in July, we actually had a loss, then at that point, we can switch to the scalper investor and see that in July, we had an 8% profit. But in September, we had almost minus 1%. But then we go back to another bot. I'll show you that in September, it was 1.5%. So if one bot has a loss, another one will have a profit at that time. And if you have, say, 4 different trading bots on 4 different platforms, each with its own trading bot, then your results will be smooth. The growth chart will be steady, and every month you'll close with a good profit. On average, it will be about 5% profit, around 5% or even more. So overall, over the course of a year, you'll be making about 100% profit annually. That's wonderful, excellent. And most importantly, even if one trading bot ends the year with a 50% profit, another one will earn you 150%. And in total, that will be 100% capital growth per year. That's how it works. You create this on your trading account, or rather on your computer. 4 trading accounts, all of which will be on your VPS, and they will provide you with excellent diversification. And finally, regarding adjustments, if these are my products, I publish an update for each trading bot at least once every 6 months, so that it keeps up with all the latest market changes, so it always works, let's say, like new. In other words, I change the engine in these machines, and they work like new. So, why is this another advantage of my trading bots? Because you are guaranteed to have consistently profitable performance. There are developers who create a trading bot, sell it to users, and then after some time, they basically stop maintaining it. And over time, this trading bot becomes irrelevant for the user. Because the market changes, but the strategy was developed for the old market. And it doesn't get adapted by the developers. And as a result, you end up wasting your money. As for my products, I guarantee that I will provide updates at least once every 6 months. And regarding monitoring, I definitely recommend that you log into your VPS servers once a day. Because I'm sure you'll be choosing the cheapest servers, which tend to reboot from time to time. Plus, the provider company performs technical work and maintenance. They usually send email notifications, but if it ends up in your spam folder, you might miss the reboot of their cloud storage. And this temporary maintenance can even happen on weekends when the market is closed. You'll miss it. And imagine if your platform is down for an entire week, not only will you lose part of your profits because you simply won't earn them, since the trading bot won't be able to trade, but also, for those trades that were already open, the advisor won't be able to manage them because the platform is off, and as a result, you might just end up taking losses on them. So be attentive. Log into the platform once a day just to check that the VPS is working. Make sure the platforms are running. If the VPS has rebooted, turn the platforms back on. If the platform was off for 12 hours, it's not a big deal. It's not important. Such technical failures happen from time to time even on a VPS, even though it's said to be much more stable than a regular computer. But even VPS can fail. As for a home computer, I'll say it again, I really don't recommend it. No matter how powerful your machine is at home, no matter how much money you've invested in it, something will still happen. At least once a week, it will definitely shut down. That's why I recommend using a VPS and checking on it once a day. So guys, I've basically explained everything to you step by step. And I sincerely wish you truly great and outstanding trading results in all your future endeavors. I will be regularly adding new, informative, and helpful videos to this comprehensive training course from time to time. So please be sure to check back often for updates. And of course, I genuinely wish for you to achieve all the results and goals that you have carefully planned and set for yourself. I'm not saying goodbye because you can always reach out to me at any time for advice, guidance, or recommendations. Remember, I am always here to support you on your trading journey, and I look forward to hearing about your progress and success in the future. See you soon.